media yesterday. What happened? Where's everybody at? Come on now. All credit goes to Northern. They did a very good job of fighting, and they fought hard, and they gave themselves a chance to win. We did a very good job of sticking together, and we fought, and got some stops when we needed to get them at the end. Was able to string together a couple consecutive stops, and that's when we went on our run and was able to get up 7 in the matter of less than a minute. So that was the difference in the game for us.
Questions for Dylan and Justin?
You guys combined for the 7-0 run after they had tied it. Did you guys have the sense that this was the time that you guys really needed to get something going?
For me, I thought we had to get something going from the jump of the second half when they went on the run. But yeah, you're right. When we got some stops and went on that run, yeah, we definitely needed that.
Can you guys talk about the second half? Right at the start, you had a lot of stuff playing on the rim and just wouldn't drop. You get 3 or 4 of those to go through the hole, and you're off and running again. Yeah. But then all of a sudden, the rim starts shrinking, I guess. Can you talk about dealing with that and what that was like, and are you all shucks or whatever?
Yeah, really. Well, it kind of starts on our defense end. Kind of forced us to really just play in the half court, and when we're doing that, we can't really get out and run like we're supposed to. So if we kind of would have got some early stops, kind of would have probably helped open that basket up a little bit for us.
And then Justin, obviously the second half they go on that run.
Right.
It seemed like whenever you guys really needed a play, though, you were able to find a way to make one. I think you capped the 7-0 run that your coach talked about. You had a steal, drove it the length of the floor, and kicked it to Dylan there in that left corner for the 3. But just what does it say about the resiliency of this team that leading by 23 and all of a sudden it's tied and you're still making plays?
Right. It just shows that we can respond in any situation. We let it slip. So our mindset going into that situation is like we got to do whatever it takes to get a stop, and that's what we did.
You guys have Buffalo tomorrow. You've seen them twice, but have you guys taken a moment to appreciate this, that you guys are picked to finish last in the league and you'll be playing for a MAC championship tomorrow?
Me personally, not yet right now, because I just know my focus is going all to Buffalo and just trying to get this one last job done. So probably when the season over, that's probably when I'll look back on everything and actually reflect on it.
Dylan, any thoughts?
Yeah, I feel the same way. We got one more. I'm not satisfied, and I'm ready for this game.
Justin and Dylan, thank you for your time. We'll let you get back to the locker room. We're going to continue with Coach Huger.
Good job, fellas.
Okay.
Coach, same thing. Just talk about the start of the second half. You had a lot of balls bouncing around the rim. Looked like, you took it inside. You just wouldn't drop, and then all of a sudden you're on your heels a little bit.
The biggest thing is we didn't quit. We didn't hang our heads. In years past, that may have been the case, and we may have lost this game. But we were able to stick together, and eventually the shots were able to drop, and we were able to get the stops that we needed. Taking nothing away from Northern, they played really well, and they shot the ball much better than they did in the first half. They defended much better than they did in the first half, and that was the difference in what brought them back. Along with us, we missed some layups, and we turned the ball over. That led to the things that they got on the offensive end. But I was most pleased with us sticking together.
Coach, can you have a comment on German? He was absolutely phenomenal, especially in the second half, as you mentioned a minute ago. Can you just have a quick comment on him, please?
Very good player. Very good player. He was efficient tonight. We wanted to force him into taking difficult shots, and we did, and he was able to hit those shots. He's an all-conference player for a reason, and he was fun to watch tonight, and we'll see him again next year.
Coach, kind of a bipolar game for you guys. Nothing was really going right there in that second half. But as I mentioned to your players, it seemed like when you needed a play, you were able to make one. I guess when the 23-point lead kind of turns to 0, what's going through your head in those final minutes?
The biggest thing is we have to make plays right now. We have to get stops. We can't allow them to continue to score the way they did. And we were able to get those key stops, and that was what was going. I never thought like we would lose the game or anything like that. I just thought we got to get the right stops and we got to be able to score in transition, and those are the two things that happened, and that changed the whole game.
Buffalo again tomorrow. One of the best things Buffalo does is they're so physical around the rim, rebounding. Do you guys have to match that tomorrow when you see them for a third time?
Beyond, we have to be more physical than they are. We can't match it. We have to be that much more physical than those guys in order to have a chance to win. Perkins is very physical. Those guards are very physical and going in and getting offensive rebounds. We got to be the aggressor from the start, and that's what it's all about with those guys.